When I look back on my journey, I feel there is a thread about getting honest with myself in different parts of my journey.
Mm.
So, a few years into investment banking, I realized I couldn't see myself to become my seniors in the future. And that was the moment I realized I needed to leave. And, and that was the first time I got honest with myself. Then I got into corporate and I was doing finance within a corporate, and it was a great experience. And a few years later, the same thing happened. But only this time, I had a bigger, uncomfortable truth that surfaced, which was I wasn't sure I wanted to do finance anymore, which was everything I knew, everything I was trained for, and everything that my friends were doing. But I'm grateful I decided to listen to that truth, even when I didn't know what else. So I went on a journey of experimentation on my career. I got into strategy and transformation, working at different places. And as I started paying attention, I realized I was so much more curious about the people in the business than the business itself. I was like reading books and listening to things and just to get to know more about how people feel motivated and leadership and all of that. And that was also the moment I came across coaching and experienced coaching for the first time. And I was just so inspired by the approach that believed that I, as the person, is the expert of my life and knows what's important to me and knows what's the path I want to go on. So I decided to study coaching as a passion. It still wasn't the moment when I was like, okay, I'm going to commit to this. And then in 2019, some friends around me had illness or accident, and it really made me confront this truth that I have no idea how much time I'm going to be given in this life. And I read a book called When Breath Becomes Air. And I was both moved and shocked when I read it, because the author, when he was diagnosed of cancer, he decided to spend his remaining life continue to work as a surgeon, supporting his patients. And I asked myself, perhaps a very weird question, what would I do if I was handed that note? And the first answer that came up was I was going to leave my then job. And the second answer was I want to support someone, even just one person as a coach, for them to dare to walk their own life, to trust that they know what's important to them and to be the expert of their life, even just one person. I think it would have been life well spent. So that's when I had clarity. And then I decided to leave that path and commit myself to supporting people through coaching. And I feel grateful. I still have time now to do that. Yeah. However much there's going to be. So that's why.